I'm Gail Kraft from Kraft Bravery and Your Business. And with me today is Tashina Beckman and Carol Griggs. Tashina?
Hi everyone, again my name's Tashina Beckman with Empowered to Greatness, and I am a professional Psych-K facilitator, and that is helping individuals shift the limiting beliefs that they have operating or programmed at the subconscious level into self-empowering beliefs to help the individual move forward as much as they can in life.
Hi, my name is Carol Griggs, and I'm the CEO and founder of Open to Life, a coaching and consulting business for whole being wellness.
And again, I'm Gail Kraft, and I'm the founder of Kraft Bravery and Your Business, and I work with executives and business folks, helping them improve their business. And we're here today to talk about intrapersonal relationship, and that means a relationship with yourself. Imagine having a relationship with yourself. So, Carol, you have any thoughts about some of the clients that you walk into that come into your business and have to deal with intrapersonal relationships?
Okay. So when I hear the word intrapersonal relationships with oneself, I help clients recognize that thoughts are just thoughts. It's not who you are, they're just thoughts. You are that which sees thoughts. So to create a little bit of space between thinking and who I am often frees clients from identifying as the thought, which is actually what causes confusion and fear and whatnot.
Interesting. And what about the Psych-K world?
So approaching this topic from the Psych-K perspective, up until about the age of 7 years old, we're basically a complete sponge, and we are soaking in all of our parents' belief systems, the media's belief systems, our culture belief systems, and we're taking those on as our own, and we're not even consciously realizing that we're doing it. And so those beliefs help us through life, and those are then showing up in our life as what's happening. And so a lot of what the Psych-K is doing is people are unhappy with where they're at in their current life, and they're frustrated. And it's them stepping into their own power and getting to know themselves and getting to decide for themselves what beliefs do they want operating as their truth at the subconscious level. And so it's a process not only of changing beliefs to help the individual move forward, but for them also to begin to learn who they are and learn what they want and make the conscious choice to subconsciously change their life in a way that will help them move forward the most.
Exactly. When you start to spend a little time on yourself and you start having a relationship with yourself, then you start uncovering the power that's naturally yours. And when I talk about power, I'm not talking about being aggressive and being pushy and about getting what you want, but about being so confident and so sure about who you are and where you're coming from that it's clear, that it's pure. And a lot of what you ladies do, I also do. Typically what is holding someone back in their career, what's holding their business back is their relationship with themselves. One of the exercises that I do with my clients is we work on looking at things from different perspectives. You know, we can all go to a football game, right? And we'll see the same inning and we're all going to be talking about it differently within 5 minutes because we're all looking at it not only situationally differently, but our visual and our beliefs about what's going on is going to be different. And right or wrong, there is no right or wrong. It's just a perspective. And so we work on looking at other perspectives and finding out which perspective actually feels more natural to you. And then why do you have the perspective that might be causing anxiety or pain or preventing you from going places. But having that conversation with yourself is amazing. So one of my rituals in the morning is I get up in the morning and I love my life, and I get in the bathroom and I have this list of affirmations, if you will, and I talk about, you know, help me be aware, help me be available, help me be present, help me be able to act. So not only aware of the infinite possibilities around me, because there are infinite possibilities, but give me the strength to act on those that show up that are aligned with me. And I have to know me, and you have to know you in order to know what aligns with you. If you're in a situation that's not feeling right, something's out of alignment. Check with yourself first, right?
And sometimes a lot of it is clearing those old beliefs that don't fit you. You know, recognizing that something's not fitting right, something doesn't feel in alignment, and recognizing, oh, that's my brother, or that's my sister, or that's my mom. That's actually, I'll take that off and give that back. That doesn't belong to me. That's not authentically how this life is moving and breathing and being in the world. So the more we become clear as to what those beliefs are, like we talked about last week, you're able to actually clear out and authentically live from this spaciousness that you are.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think a lot of our media is so in our face that a lot of people don't even know where to begin to get to know themselves, because we're always being inundated with all of these outside messages. We're always connected to our phones or our iPads or whatever berries are current in the now.
Strawberry, blueberry, blackberry.
Exactly. So it's really important to take the time to turn those off and to give yourself a space where you can start to be. And for a lot of people, that being for a period of time is really uncomfortable. But it's an important part of the journey to uncovering who you are, so that you can begin to have that relationship with yourself, so you can begin to notice and have awareness around when something feels out of integrity, or when something is not in ease with your being. It's dis-ease.
Right.
And a lot of physical dis-ease comes from the emotional messages that have been tapping us on our shoulder that we haven't been paying attention to.
Oh, I'm a great one for that. I get folks, I'm not kidding, tap on the shoulder, I ignore it.
Whack.
I get the tap on the head. I might even get the whack on the head and forget when the brick hits me in the face. Then I go, oh yes, you've been wanting my attention, right? And so I've learned to just listen to the noise around, actually quiet the noise around me and listen to myself. One of the things I do with my clients is I do have them visualize or meditate if they are able. Some people have trouble visualizing. So what I do with them is we talk about feelings. So, take yourself to a place that feels comfortable. You like the beach. What does it feel like to be at the beach? What does it smell like to be at the beach? So bring all of your sensations to a place of calming where you can just feel safe and think and just relax. And if you get really, really good at getting to that place is with you all the time. And I honestly I'm there right now, right? It's just that because I've gone there so many times. And it changes as I change. Mm-hmm. And it's just a lovely place to be. So I help my clients to at least find a way to relax in the morning and get their day started. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and once you actually have that time to rest, when the body is actually at rest, that's our natural state of being. Mm-hmm. And when the body rests, and not only from a mental standpoint, thoughts tend to slow down, or they feel like they're kind of a little bit more distant from you. Mm-hmm. The body, actually the whole nervous system just kind of comes down a notch. And you can actually move from kind of a very still place. And that stillness is something that is, like you said, Gail, is with you all the time, because it's actually who you are.
Right.
And when you can revisit, or what I do with clients often is, if they can only meditate for me means sitting still.
Right.
Even 3 minutes at a time. Sometimes a typical 40-minute meditation is just way too overwhelming for too many people. But to shut off the Blackberries and the iPhones and all that, and to really just have space to be and to rest as your natural essence, is one of the most calming things that you could ever participate in. And 3 minutes here, 3 minutes there, 3 minutes there, it may turn into 5, 7, 10, 12. And you can naturally go back there and just be that throughout the day.
It's developing the habit.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't take long to develop the habit. And as you said, if it's just for a couple of minutes, the habit then gets a little bit longer and a little bit longer. And then you have a place to escape when you start feeling out of balance. And you can get into that state and say, okay, so what's going on with me today? Mm-hmm. Why am I reacting this way? Why am I feeling this way? And why am I out of balance with myself?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
So intra-communication is having that conversation with yourself to be sure that you find your balance and your, shall we say, chakras are in alignment. Thank you for joining us today. This is Gail Kraft, Bravery and Your Business.
And Carol Griggs with Open to Life.
And Tashina Beckman with Empowered to Greatness.
See you next time.